Welcome to Keszthely, Hungary. It is a Saturday night. Had to think about that for a moment. It's a Saturday night here in Keszthely, and I am on a special mission, if you will. I am well, I don't know how to tell you this. I am taking a woman that I've never met before. Never met her in my life. A woman has asked me to take her to a hotel that I've never met. I've never met this woman, and she said, Tomas, Keszthely, take me to a hotel. I want you to take me to a hotel. And she wanted me to take her to Hotel Helikon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hotel Helikon. And I said, where is it? And she said, it's in Keszthely. And I said, where's Keszthely? And she said, it's near Lake Balaton. And I thought, well, what the hell? I've done some crazy things for women over the years. Why not do one more? And in case you're wondering where the hell she is watching this video over in Boston, Massachusetts, of all places. So let me tell you the story. The story goes something like this. About a month ago, I get this friend request, or this message from this woman who, her name was Iniko. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Iniko. And Iniko, she was telling me that she loves my videos. And I found out that she is from Hungary, of all places. And as I was looking at her profile, it looked like she was in a band back in the day. And I asked her via messenger, I said, were you famous? Were you in a band? And she said she was. She was in a band called Burgundy. And quite a famous band here in Hungary. So anyway, I've had the chance to get to know her a little bit, albeit virtually. And I was coming back here to Hungary, and I sent her a message, and I said, Aniku, I said, if I could take you any one place, I could take you any place in Hungary, share one experience with you, albeit virtually, what would you like? And she said, oh, Tomas, Keszthely, take me to Keszthely and the Helikon hotel. And that's where she used to perform. So here we are. We are in Keszthely, and I am going to bring her along for a virtual date. And while I do so, I could bring the rest of you along as well. So it is an absolutely beautiful night, and you can hear some music off in the distance, and that would be a wine festival that's going on. So as luck would have it, I'm going to be able to share a wine festival with you. So this is beautiful, beautiful Lake Balaton, and it is really, really a special place. I've been here several times over the years. I can't remember whether I've been here or not. In fact, as a matter of fact, I seem to recall that I have been here once or twice before. So we are gonna just take a nice walk, and just I want to be able to share as much of this as possible with Iniku as I can. So I'm just going to just do what I normally do, and that's just kind of walk and talk. And somewhere around here is the hotel, and I think I see the hotel just off in the distance. So up here you can catch a boat and go to any one of the number of places around Balaton. And it really is it's a wonderful place. People come from all over Europe, all over the world for that matter. People come here to enjoy the beautiful, tranquil setting, and just relax. The town of Hades is not too far from here, and Hades is a spa town. So we're gonna walk out. Here's a gentleman that's doing some fishing. I don't know if he's catching anything or not. So I'm just going to spend a nice evening here. My hotel is back in Havys, but that being said, I'm just going to spend a few hours here, grab a nice bite to eat, enjoy the wine festival, and let you soak up the sights as I do. Look at this. All right, we'll find our way down to the end here and continue the video in just a moment. Okay, you can see it's feeding time here in Keszthely, and the swans are enjoying some bread that's being tossed to them. I don't think he knows quite what to make of my camera equipment. Okay. On with the tour. All right, for those of you that aren't familiar with how wonderful Lake Balaton is, let me enlighten you. It is a absolutely beautiful place. You can see here they've got a beautiful place to do selfies, and off in the water you can see there's no shortage of people enjoying a gorgeous night here. It is just really, really, really beautiful. This has been voted one of the better beaches on Lake Balaton, and here, look at this. I'm not too sure what you would call this. I'm sure that there's a name for it, but let's take a walk out and check it out. Look at this. The water here is actually very, very shallow, so you can see people quite a ways out into the water, and they're standing up almost at their, well, just about at their knees, interestingly enough. And needless to say, the water is very, very warm. Look at this. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. You see, it's just after 7 as I find my way in. And Iku, I hope that you're enjoying this date, albeit virtual. Maybe I shouldn't call it a date. Niku said that she's too old for me, and I said that maybe as a matter of fact that I'm too young for her. But life is all how you look at it. Be interesting to ask some of the folks around here if they remember the band Burgundy. We'll have to ask somebody somewhere along the evening. These seem to be maybe these are rentals. They're cabins, I believe, where you can rent a cabin for changing. I found my way back to shore, and you know, if only in the hope of giving you, those of you out there watching this video, what the feel of what it's like to be here on a summer night. You know, I'm gonna just kind of walk you through the crowd, and you can see there's people that are just doing what people anywhere in the world on a beach would be doing, just enjoying themselves. And I'm just going to kind of walk through the crowd before I find my way back over to the wine festival. See the geese, they just kind of, they don't mind the people, they just kind of chill out and do their own thing. All around you can smell langosh, and langosh is it's a deep fried bread, and they'll put cheese on it, or they'll put cheese on it, or they'll put sour cream. I think they call it tayful. I'm not too sure if that's the proper pronunciation. I think it is. I think it's called tayful. but somebody out there will correct me. So all along the lake, both the western shore and the eastern shore, on a day like today, beaches like this are just absolutely packed with locals and tourists alike. You walk the streets of Budapest on a weekend during the summertime, and oftentimes it almost seems like the town is deserted. Beautiful lawn area here. Somebody waving. Hujvaj. Yo? Angol? Angol? Nem angol?
Magyar.
Kicsi magyar.
Kicsi magyar.
Tudod? Yo? Tudod? Burgundy? Music? Burgundy many years ago? You know? You know Burgundy? Burgundy. Okay. I am doing video for a woman, Eniko from Burgundy band, and now she lives in America.
Aha, Amerikában él.
And she saw my video
És nézi
on YouTube,
a YouTube-on.
and she said, "Oh, Magyarország."
Azt mondja Magyarország.
She said, Kerek Tomás, go to Keszthely and do video.
Magyar az Anikó? Magyar?
Yes, igen, Burgundy. Burgundy.
Anikó, üdvözlünk téged.
Yeah, say hello to Eniko. Yeah.
Köszönjük, hogy nézel.
You going same city?
Igen.
And
That's old city.
Yeah. Köszönöm szépen. Thank you. Okay. So there you go, Eniko. Somebody recognized Burgundy. Okay. So let's go check out the hotel. All right, I found my way away from the beach over towards the festival, and for 400 forint, which is about $1.50, you can take a ride in a bucket. And I don't know, I'm probably too big for the ride. But nonetheless, you can see the little ones are having a good time taking a ride through. So this is the wine festival, and you know, as I would seem to recall, I think that in years past I was actually here when they were having a wine festival. Believe it or not. So I'm going to find myself something good to eat before the night is through. I am sure. And here they've got some really good stuff. This stuff is always good. I'm not too sure what they call this here. There's a name for it, and it's basically bread. It's bread, and they're just kind of putting that right over the fire and browning it, and then they'll put sugar on it. It's called Kurtoskalic or something along those lines. So Kurtoskalic. Yo? Okay, so some of the locals here are trying to help me out, but let me show you the menu up there. Let's see. So you can get raspberries or citrus, there's blueberry. So and there's the man. There it goes. He'll wrap it up for the folks. Boy, how wonderful! I just got off the phone with one of my fans back in the great state of Louisiana, Paula, and Paula was giving me a hard time because she was telling me that I always say So here we are, or here I find myself, or something along those lines. Look at these nice animals here. Everybody's in a good mood. Give it another hour or two after a couple more glasses of wine, and we'll be even in a better frame of mind. Find up some good stuff here. That looks like that's fish. Sure what he's singing. It sounds like he's singing Casanova, something like that. I don't know. Some people call me Casanova, which I don't really care for that reputation. But I guess if the shoe fits, wear it. Now what do they have here? Show us that. Look at this! Wow, fantastic! All types of good stuff to eat.
Szóval 65 Cadillac, egy sorozép Cadillac, Ford Fairlane kalandjaiból származó, szerintem majd mindenkinek ismert ez a dal. Hozzá tartozó komment is. Ezt az egy tartalmat.
So the name of the band here is the Rocket Rollers.
Got a 65 Cadillac, on spine town on the back, on charge card and on the back. But I ain't got you. Got a whip to the left of me, got a whip to the right of me. I got shoes all around me, but I ain't got you. Got a cover, got a liquor store, I ain't a number. Got a whole control, roll coach. Now there's not with place to go. Got a whip to the left of me, got a whip to the right of me. I got chicks all around me, but I ain't got you. No, I ain't got you.
What a night! And Yuko, I hope you're enjoying this. Okay, so I still need to find my way over to the hotel, the Helicon Hotel. Yo. Majad?
No,
No No, not Magyar?
Nem magyar, nemeti.
Deutsch? Deutsch. Ah, okay, you're Deutsch, okay. Are you enjoying Hungary? Magyarország.
We do come here 19 years.
Yeah?
Every year.
This is like Oktoberfest in Munich, yes? Yeah, okay.
And at 6 o'clock,
Okay.
the Hungarian
And London.
And London.
Well, I live here in Keszthely, but I come from London.
Wonderful, all right. Well, you just made Tom TV.
Oh, right.
Have you ever heard of Tom TV?
No, I'm afraid.
It's very, very popular down in Australia. Everybody in Australia knows Tom TV.
I lived in Australia for 4 years.
Well, ask your friends about Tom TV.
I will do that.
All right,
Yes.
have a nice
Okay,
day.
thank you.
Okay. So it's all fun. All right. So that is the wine festival. I just walked down one side and back up the other, and I'm still looking for some longos. Somewhere along here, I'll see some longos. I think there was some. There's got to be more than one longo stand on in the wine festival, but who knows? So wine in Hungarian is called sör, and beer is called bor. So you can have borosör, which would be red wine, or you could have bor alkoholmentes. And you know, I play with these Hungarian words just because the ladies think that they're really cute. You know, when I try to pronounce some of these Hungarian words. So here is the langos over here, and I didn't want to disappoint, so I've made it full circle, and we're going to come over and I'll show you the langos if they have any. There's no langos. Nem langos. No langos? Ah, okay. So anyway, no longos. You'll have to Google it, Langos, and you'll see longos. All right, so let's head over to the Helicon Hotel and take an Iku down memory lane. Well, Iniku, here is your Hotel Helicon. I told you I'd bring you here. And, you know, I gotta say, it's it's a bit of an older hotel, no doubt. I'm sure that when you played here 30 years ago, this place was just probably brand spanking new. And now it looks like it's had a little bit of wear and tear. But nonetheless, I'm sure that it's just as special as today as for you as when you used to pull up here in your limousine. You remember Inico, the limousine would pull up and all of your fans would be screaming, you know, your limos would come in here and you guys would all get out, and the paparazzi, they'd all be snapping pictures and what have you, and the security would just run you up these steps, you know, just kind of like this. You'd go running up the steps of the Hotel Helicon, you know, and you'd come in and you'd make it through the front door, and there's your reception, just the way you remembered it. Look at that. And there's the daily rates. You see, I should ask the manager I should ask for the manager and ask if the manager remembers you. But here it is. Here is the Hotel Helicon. Look at this. Just like you remembered it. And is this where you used to perform? So here's the bar. Maybe this is where you used to perform, right here. And you know what? I think it's wonderful if you can actually share this with your 3 sons. You know, it's a real treat to be doing this for Iniku. And I found over the years that, you know, this didn't take hardly any effort of mine at all, other than standing on a train platform in a little town in the middle of the night when wearing a gold watch and all these people looking at me, and nobody spoke English, and my cell phone was about to die, and I didn't know whether I was going to make it through the night or not. And but other than that, you know, it really didn't take a lot of effort to come and do this video for Aniku. So here's the dining hall. A lot of people sitting and having a nice meal. Quite a contrast to the definitely quite a contrast to all of the party that's going on over at the wine festival. So we sit out here. I would think Aniku probably had a romantic night or two sitting here on the terrace. Did you, Aniku? Did you have a romantic night or two sitting here on the terrace of the Hotel Helicon and Keszthely? All right. So here's the view, and there's a moon coming up over the lake, off in the distance. Look at this. And this would be the back of the hotel here. Back of Hotel Helicon. I'd imagine, Aniku, you had a room probably up on the top floor up there somewhere. Look at that. A lot of memories, I'm sure, in this hotel over the years. Oh, how I love Magyarország. All right, so there is your tour of the Hotel Helicon here in Keszthely in beautiful Lake Balaton. So I'm going to see if I can't find my way down to the main street here in Keszthely and take you for a nice walk down the main street of this charming little town. All right, so as I walk along, I'm trying to find my way up to the city center, if you will. There's one more thing that I would like to share with Aniku as I wrap up this visit to Keszthely. And you know, that is the following. I'm sure that back in the day that Hotel Helicon was a spectacular, wonderful place. But as I walk along here on my way up to the city center, I find myself thinking about something, and that was that you know, as I find myself looking at the pictures and the images of you, Aniku, when you were a young lady singing for Burgundy. You were a beautiful, beautiful girl. And as I find myself looking at the current pictures of you on Facebook, you, over the 30 years, have become a beautiful, beautiful lady. And, you know, that's the good news. The bad news is that Hotel Helicon didn't weather the years as well as you did. You know, well, you got more you got more beautiful with age. And unfortunately, Hotel Helikon can't say the same thing, you know. So it just goes to figure, you know. But anyway, with that being said, it would appear that I found myself here in the city center, or so I would think. So I'm going to see if I can't find myself a nice place to eat. Maybe some place where the locals might find themselves on a summer Saturday night. And I would imagine that this is the main square, and just up ahead would be the main shopping street, or the main pedestrian street, called Kossuth Lajos Tad. But we will see. As a matter of fact, I think that it is. I think this would be the main street here. So we will take a tour down the main street, and hopefully find a place to eat in the process. And this would be Kossuth Lajos Tad. Is it just like you remember it, Iniku? Look at this. All right. As I walk along, I share some thoughts, and that is that I have just under 3 weeks left on this trip, tentatively speaking, unless somebody steals my heart before my departure date of the 24th of August. But got just under 3 weeks, and I find myself toying with various ideas, one of which is to actually go home a bit early, and another one would be, now somewhere else I saw umbrellas hanging from the thing. That would have been St. Andre, is where I saw that before. But one of the things I toy with, the idea of going home early, and I'm not quite sure how excited I am about that prospect. The other is to maybe jump on a train and go down and spend a week in Pécs, which seems to be a beautiful, beautiful place. I was only there for a couple days and didn't stay in the city center. So that would be another idea, if you go down and spend some time in Pécs. Now I don't know, I'm trying to figure something out here. So there's nobody at this man's ice cream stand. These guys, well, now there is, but there wasn't a moment ago. Nobody at that ice cream stand, but over there at that other one, there was all types of ice cream. So I don't know what the reason would be. But yo, hello. You speak English?
Yes.
You do? You speak English?
Yes, yes.
How come those people down there, how come they have better ice cream than you? Huh? But you see, I walk by and most of their ice cream is gone. But
Where?
here I see, look at all of this. You see all of this ice cream, wow.
It's ice cream because we make for the third time, and there it's from yesterday.
Ah, okay. All
Have a
right.
good time, my friend. Bye bye.
I'm giving you a hard time. I'm joking.
It's okay.
I'm making fun. You live here?
Okay. Yes.
It's a beautiful place.
Of course.
Yes?
Yes.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And if you pronounce it Keszthely?
Keszthely.
Keszthely. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe I come back and I get some ice cream. Where is the best goulash levesh in Keszthely?
I guess
the very best.
It's in the centrum of of the city. There.
The centrum?
Yes.
I thought you're supposed to say it's at your Haas, your Anyu. Huh? Maybe your Anyu makes the best goulash levesh. No?
In Los Amigos. It's
Yeah? Okay. Köszönöm szépen. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if those guys knew what to, I don't know if those gentlemen knew what to make of me. I don't know if half the world knows what to make of me, interestingly enough. So I was talking to Paula from the great state of Louisiana, and Paula was telling me that it's the last weekend before her daughter goes to back to school, and they went away somewhere. She didn't mention where they went away to, but they went away somewhere, and she said she was going to do a walkthrough video, and she was going to use a couple of the sayings that I always say. She was teasing me. So I find myself, she said, I always say that phrase. So I find myself, and I forget what the other one was. Nonetheless. And here's a nice little pizza place. If I wanted to have some pizza. But I'm not interested in pizza. I'm interested in something Hungarian. And I hear gypsy music. And wherever I hear gypsy music, you can usually find csirke paprikás, goulash leves. Oh yes. Oh yes. I wish I knew how to play the guitar, or the violin, I should say. And interestingly enough, those weren't Roma. Those look like genuine Hungarians. All right, so this is going to conclude, for all intent and purpose, your tour of Keszthely here in beautiful Magyarország, Lake Balaton. Hope you enjoyed the visit. And Iniku, I hope I didn't disappoint you. And now, anytime you want to come back to Keszthely, you can do so with just a click of a mouse or two, and here you'll be back in beautiful Keszthely.
Auf geht's!